Greetings and salutations, we're back with an episode, show Lexx, with episode Giga Shadow. In this episode, Kai's life, he needs more Protoblood, so the crew travel back to the cluster to be able to try to find more. And in this episode, they also discover the Giga Shadow, and one of the, actors in this episode was Malcolm McDowell. And one of the things that makes this episode great, though, is that we get to find out more about the character of Stanley Tweedle. Like, at one time, he was almost, say, the most American hero.
This is September. Astro B Sector 245 Command. Tell us where you are, Stanley Tweedle, and we'll come and say hello.
I'm transmitting my coordinates.
Or I think that was what the show was, because he's wearing some very vibrant colors. But I gotta say, the beginning moments when it's talking about his past, and then we come into what it almost seems like a sex dungeon. I thought, with that moment when this like sleazy dude just goes up and is like, say, which one do you prefer, sir?
I called him the Taskmaster. The pipe fitter.
And I'm just saying, what am I watching right now? I mean, the show Lexx is weird. But it got weird when they decided to have, holographic buff dudes and he's going to say, I'm Miss Stanley Tweedle. And I'm just like, oh, God. Then again, this, I just say, I'm just wondering, I feel like, the writers, I feel like, say, what can we make the audience just go, say, what are we watching this time? Because I feel like, say, if this was coming out on network television, at any point in this show, your parents would be looking at you and going, say,
an insatiable mute who redefined perpetual motion.
They'd be looking at you like, should I be nervous? And at the same time, I gotta say, usually when we have the actor Malcolm McDowell in shows, he is always, either playing the bad guy or something like that. But in this episode, he's basically taken over by the enemy of the show, which is called the Divine Shadow. It takes over his body like a puppet. He's, tries to, do some things to make that change that. And I gotta say, at one point, it becomes freaking nightmare fuel in the fact that his head stretches like he's freaking Stretch Armstrong.
What fresh hell is this?
And I'm just thinking, say, what the hell? What the hell am I watching? Because, say, yes, I've said it many times, weird. But I did not think when I was going to be watching this episode of the show, suddenly his head stretched like it's like a freaking slinky or something like that. And suddenly his head appearing in a bottomless pit of a brain where they say, I will help you! And I'm just thinking, say, oh, calm down, Lexx, calm down. You're already taking so much of the craziness that it's just say, let's calm back down. You've already made us weirded out with the weird BDSM stuff that you got going on with the space weirdo, and yes, there's a moment where Stanley is almost tricked in that what we think is a woman who's basically, just, having trouble breathing, but then we realize, like, say, wait, she's on a ship or something like that, and then it's really like, surprise! And I'm just thinking, oh boy! This was fun! It was absolutely hilariously fun! And how insane this episode was. But I gotta say this one was pretty great. This one was pretty much worth discussing. See you next time.